Hi everyone, this is Rabbit Care New Zealand. I thought I would just do a little video for you today about rabbit diets. So this is just to give you an idea of the general basics of a diet, of a rabbit's diet, and the kind of diet that I have for Dustin and baby bunny. So first off, with any rabbit you have, 80% of their diet needs to be hay. So hay is really, really important in a rabbit's diet. So I have some hay here. This is just in Dustin's hay basket. Of course, baby bunny gets hay, is exactly the same amount of hay as well, but it's just the way that I give it to her is slightly different. It's a bit too complicated to show on the table. So she gets it in a hay rack connected to a cage, and she gets it in a little box. Dustin gets it in this because he doesn't really like hay racks, and he also gets it in his little box. So this is just plain meadow hay. I've always fed it to Dustin. I've always fed it to all my rabbits whenever I've had rabbits, and it's always been really good, and they've always really liked it. So he will get this basket topped up every day, and I usually will chuck out all of it once a week and give him a full fresh lot. And his hay in his litter box gets fresh. He gets fresh hay in his litter box every day because he makes a bit of a mess of it, so that will be thrown out every day and replaced. Now, the other kind of hay that I do have is red clover hay. Now, this hay is a treat hay. It isn't something you need to be, it's not something you want to be giving your rabbits on a daily basis. It's got a high protein, high fat content kind of thing, so it's more for times of stress, if you've got a rabbit that's recovering from gut stasis or is not eating very well. I tend to give Dustin a little bit in his hay a couple times a week maybe, just because he isn't a great hay eater, so it is something that he really does enjoy, and it does get him eating hay a little bit, and I will try it a little bit on the baby bunny as well to see how she likes it. So yeah, so those are the most important things. You need to be making sure that you have hay for them every single day, fresh hay. They need to be eating about the size of their body weight every day, so it is quite a bit of hay. So they've got as much as they need, unlimited fresh hay pretty much. Now again, very, very important, especially with any animal, is providing them with fresh water. So this is Dustin's bowl here, and little baby bunny's got a bowl over here. I clean out all their bowls every day, and the water bowl, they get fresh water every single day. Dustin has one of these, and then he has also got a drinker on his second level, but he doesn't really use it, and it's continuously flowing with water, so I replace it every couple times a week kind of thing, because it doesn't really need it as much. But this one and that one gets cleaned out every single day, so that's really important. So the next most important thing, so these are the two bowls. This is baby bunny's bowl and this is Dustin's bowl. Now the next important thing, of course, is pellets. So the pellets that I feed is Burgess XL adult rabbit nuggets. Now, pellets are only a complementary to a rabbit's diet. They're about 10% worth of a diet. So in here, for Dustin, I've got 1/4 of a cup, or 1/8 of a cup, sorry, and he gets this in the morning, and he gets 1/8 of a cup in the evening. So when you're picking out a pellet diet, just really make sure that you're not putting your rabbit on a muesli mix. Muesli mixes are really, really bad for rabbits just because they have seeds in them, which are not good for their gut, and they tend to cause selective feeding. So they pick out the bits they like, they leave the rest, they're not getting everything they need. If you're going to go and have a pellet diet, you might as well have a good quality plain pellet, like just pellets, and if you can, have something that's about over 19% fiber, if you can find something out there. If not, just try and get a pellet diet versus a muesli diet if you can, and then make sure your rabbit's got lots of hay. Burgess has got 39% beneficial fiber. I quite like this food because Dustin's not a huge hay eater. I do like him on this kind of food because I know he's getting a high amount of fiber through his gut via the pellets if he isn't eating a huge amount of hay, and he's been doing really, really well on those pellets, so I've been really happy. Now, little baby bunny is on the exact same pellets. Unfortunately, here in New Zealand, we don't have the Burgess XL baby rabbit pellets, so she is on adult nuggets. That's the only thing I can get her. And to be honest, she's been on it for a while where I got her from too, so she's been fine on it, and they seem to do fine on it. So she does get a bit more. She's got 1/4 of a cup there, and she will get that in the morning, and she'll get another 1/4 cup in the evening. So that's kind of how much she has, and that's how much Dustin has. So it's quite a difference. But when she gets a bit older, she will go to the same amount as him. So those are the pellets that I feed. And then the next important thing is your veggies. Veggies are about 10% of the diet, and they can provide rabbits with essential minerals and vitamins that they may not be getting from the pellets or the hay, because hay is really more of a gut mover, good for the teeth, that kind of stuff. And the pellets kind of complement hay with high fiber. These will provide you with more vitamins and minerals. You will get some vitamins and minerals in your pellets, but it's good to have a variety of veggies to kind of add to that. So I understand that it's good to have a variety of vegetables, but Dustin is quite a sensitive rabbit, gut-wise, and I have been advised by my vet to avoid changing his diet too much. So I tend to give him quite similar things. For instance, he does get capsicum or red pepper every day. He gets broccoli every day, and then he will get a leafy green vegetable. So leafy greens are really, really great for rabbits. So this here is Romanian or cos lettuce, and that is a nice dark leafy green. That is really good. You want to avoid things like iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce is horrible for rabbits because it has no nutritional value, just goes straight through them, and it can cause quite sloppy poos. It's not good food. So avoid that kind of lettuce, but you want to go for your dark greens. So that kind of stuff is really, really great. Super cheap. I think I got a huge packet for like $1.50 from the supermarket, and it's been lasting me ages, a couple of weeks now actually, and it's still fresh as anything. So he will get, as I said, this is just yellow capsicum. He always gets capsicum. I have a big bag in the fridge I got for $3.99, and it's got like 10 capsicums, no, even more. Yeah, about 10 capsicums. So there's all different colours. There's red, green, and yellow. So I'll usually mix and match, but it's a really good source of vitamin C. And he gets broccoli. This is just the broccoli stalk. You don't want to be giving rabbits the broccoli heads because they can cause gas. So I avoid those, go for the broccoli stalk. Some people will not get broccoli every day, but I've never noticed a problem with Dustin, so he does get a broccoli stalk. Now these, oops, just messed up my little piles. I do also mix and match with herbs with him. So this is thyme, and this is basil, I'm pretty sure. So he will get a little bit of that as well, just as a mix. And I've been growing them in a pot at the moment, so that's making it super easy. So I think it was $2.99 for a pot of it, and it's quite a big one, so it's lasted me quite a while. So that is Dustin. So his will go in there. Just to give you an idea of what it looks like. So for a rabbit, veggies are supposed to be about 10% of the diet again, so about half a cup of vegetables per rabbit per day. So it's not a huge amount, but it's just something that can be added to the diet. Some people do different diets. Some people will have what's called a hay and greens diet. No pellets, just hay and lots of dark leafy greens. I even personally tried that before. If it works for people, that's fine. But I think with Dustin's gut, I just can't risk it. And the pellets, I think, are a really good complement to keep high fiber going in his diet, keep his gut moving kind of thing. So that's his. Now, baby Bunny is being fed the same thing. So, and she's being fed veggies from quite a young age. The breeder has been feeding her veggies. The place she went to has been feeding her veggies. And then I feed her veggies as well. So she gets a lot smaller amounts than Dustin, just because I want to be careful with her gut. So she, again, gets a little bit of Romanian lettuce, so just little pieces. She gets a little bit of capsicum, which she's not a huge fan of, but that's all right. A little bit of broccoli. And she also gets some herbs as well. So nothing too huge. So her bowl's a little bit emptier, but I just don't want to overdo it with her stomach at the moment. So she just gets smaller amounts. But when she gets older, she'll get a little bit more. And when they're eventually together, they will be, I'll probably have to end up doing a pellet bowl and a veggie bowl, because I don't see this going well with veggies and pellets in the same bowl. But I'll see how that goes when they're finally together. So that is your veggies. Now the next thing that is very given sparingly in a rabbit's diet, but is quite nice to have because rabbits do like treats. So this is my little treat jar that I have for Dustin and baby Bunny, whose name I still have not decided on yet. So in here are some of the favourite treats that I've found with Dustin. So I have, this is a Tui gourmet tray. So Tui make a brand of food. It's not a very good brand of food. It's a muesli mix kind of brand of food. But I did originally have it for Dustin way back, you know, when I didn't really realise the risks of it. And he did like it, but I did always get him these treats as well. So he really loves these, and they're quite hard, so they're good for his teeth. So he'll get this maybe in his bowl. He'll get it once or twice a week, potentially. Maybe not even that. These ones, if you have watched my haul, I got these in my haul. They're the little niblets, Vet IQ niblets. I think they're carrot. I'm not too sure. I can't remember exactly what flavour I got. But they come in berry and apple. And if you also, in my haul, I also said that I got some goji berries. So these are the goji berries. That's what they look like. And he really seems to like those. So I did pick up some of those as well. And just at the bottom is some more Vet IQ niblets. And those right down there, the slightly lighter coloured treats, are actually MC Healthy Centres. They are apple flavoured, and they're very, very similar to the niblets, so there's not a huge amount of difference. But these have got their nice crispy outside, creamy inside. Not extremely healthy treats, but he only will get them, again, once or twice a week, maybe. Not even that kind of thing. I kind of switch between treats. And goji berries, he may get like one each day, or potentially just, again, a couple times a week. I kind of, like I said, mix and match between the treats. So that's the treat jar. I have tried Little Bunny on one of these, and she seemed to like it. She wouldn't take it from my hand, but she took it from the bowl. So I'll try again today if she'll take it from my hand, because I am trying to hand feed her, because I want her to. That's the way I did with Dustin when he was a baby, and he seemed to get really tame from that. So treats are a very, very sparse amount of the diet, and you can use things like fruit as treats. Where are you going, baby? Sorry, just a little binky. You can use things like fruit for treats. So occasionally Dustin will get a piece of apple, or will get a bit of banana, bit of pear, bit of grape, bit of strawberry, that kind of thing. Those are nice, healthy alternatives to store-bought treats that you can get for bunnies. And again, it is sparingly. And also things like dandelion leaves. Some of your forage is quite good for treats. So I will occasionally give the rabbits some forage. So mostly I have an outdoor run that Dustin will go into, and Baby Bunny will hopefully be going into. And that's where they can get a little bit of a variety of dandelion leaves and weeds and grass in their diet. But I will, if the weather's been atrocious all week, I will grab a whole bunch of grass and some dandelion leaves and add it to the hay. So I will do that. So I do a bit of forage for them too. But mostly I kind of let them forage themselves, because they do have a chance to do that. But yeah, treats-wise, you can get healthy treats that are quite a lot cheaper than store-bought treats, and they're a little bit better for your rabbits, but it's all sugar, so you need to be careful, because sugars just don't go well in a rabbit's gut. So you just need to be careful and just use it sparingly, because if you're going to give them too many treats, you do deal with issues like gut stasis, obesity, that kind of stuff. Is just not very fun. So yeah, I'm sorry about the long video, guys, bit of a rant, but that is my rabbit diet for my baby bunny at the moment and for Dustin. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will be posting hopefully a video on Baby Bunny soon with a name potentially. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.